Welcome in. Jesse Shule here for Wager Talk TV. It's Monday, and we're back talking college basketball. We got a big game in the Big 12 between the Baylor Bears and the TCU Horned Frogs. Before we get into that, though, let me tell you about a promo available now at Wager Talk at sportsmemo.com. Using the promo code ALLIN30, you can get $75 off any all-access 30-day package from any of the expert handicappers at either of those two great sports betting websites. And that includes myself at sportsmemo.com. And I do appreciate everybody who's signed up in recent days. Your support is fantastic. Let's get into the game. We got Baylor on the road at TCU. Both these teams sitting at 19-8 overall on the season. Both teams are 8-6 in the Big 12. TCU 12-2 at home. They lost to Texas. They lost to Iowa State by just a single point. Baylor is 3-4 on the road. They're coming off back-to-back losses, and their most recent loss in overtime at home against the Houston Cougars was a pretty ugly loss. Baylor went down big early in that game. They rallied to get the game close at the end. Then they had a chance to win the game with a single free throw in the dying seconds. Missed the free throw. Not only do they miss the chance to win the game, they almost give up a buzzer beater Hail Mary to win the game for the Cougars, but it was fortunately for Baylor, it was ruled after the time expired. Then they go into overtime and they lose anyways. Not a good look for Baylor. I don't know. That looks like a tough game to bounce back from. But we look at this line. TCU just a 2.5 point favorite. Why such a short line? Well, might have something to do with the history between the two teams. Baylor's won 6 of the last 10 meetings outright. TCU's coming off of a win at Baylor earlier this season. That game was 105-102 in overtime. The home team has won just once in the last 6 head-to-head meetings, and I'm not sure what we can read into that. Like I said, you got a TCU team with a 12-2 home record, a Baylor team with a losing road record. I'm not sure you want to hang your hat on the fact that home teams haven't fared well in recent meetings between the two teams. What that tells me is you probably don't want to lay too many points with the home team. But it doesn't necessarily tell me that the trend of road teams winning is going to continue. TCU's wins in this series have been nail biters. They won by 3, won by 1, won by 3 again, and won by 4. Again, doesn't look like you want to lay points with this TCU team. But I still think the home court advantage is going to be huge. I don't like the way Baylor looked on Saturday against Houston. I think it could be, rather than a revenge spot coming off that overtime loss at home earlier, I think it could be a letdown spot, just a blow to the confidence of the Baylor Bears, the way they lost on Saturday. So I'm gonna look at taking the home team, TCU. As I said, I don't want to lay points, so I'm going to take TCU on the money line. Minus 140, that's pushing it for how high you want to go with a money line bet in college basketball. But if you end up on the right side of one of these games that's won by a buzzer beater, you're definitely going to feel better having the money line than you are having the 2.5 point favorite. So that's the play, TCU on the money line. If you like this video, please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. And if you have any questions or comments for me, hit me up below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Good luck, and we'll see you tomorrow.